something that people will likely be scared of, but just don't be scared, but be aware that we are watching this thunderstorm here. That shelf cloud is just an indicator of very warm, humid air being ingested into this thunderstorm and rain-cooled air creating a boundary, and that's what creates the shape of that shelf cloud there. But I'm just checking a few other cameras around the city of Memphis to see if there's anything else that we can look at, but most all that we're seeing is pointed either at the non-severe thunderstorm and looking off towards the north that just don't have any cameras that are pointed in a good view back off towards the west, since most of the orientation of I-40 is kind of a southwest to northeast motion there. So we'll have to kind of just continue to watch reports coming in. But I haven't had any other social media reports besides the ones that are coming in from the National Weather Service, but we have got another storm report. This is from Mississippi County near Wilson, Arkansas. For the emergency manager, they've got trees across the railroad tracks in that area. So again, another confirmation of winds that are pretty significant at this time. So just to reset everything, we are now at 6:50 this evening. We are watching a severe thunderstorm that is continuing to move through the area at this time. And that thunderstorm is capable of producing some pretty strong wind, and we're watching it very closely for you. There's going to be a lot of lightning with this thunderstorm. Not quite sure if our station just took a power hit, but I'm still connected and online, so that's a good thing. We're still getting some radar data in, so we'll watch this and continue to see how this thunderstorm plays out. They have extended or reissued a new severe thunderstorm warning for this storm. And no surprise here, it is expiring at 7:30 because we are now getting onto the fringe of the first severe thunderstorm warning with only 10 minutes left. That thunderstorm will start to breach the edge of that polygon even before that time. So we're just about to the top of the hour here. We're watching one main severe thunderstorm warning at this time, and that is for areas of mainly Shelby County and extreme southern sections of Tipton County, where the bulk of any type of wind would be in and around Millington at this moment, still to the west and northwest of Interstate 40. Bartlett, Arlington, just to name a few locations here. You are about to get a lot of problems with this coming up here pretty soon. Clouds over Bartlett. I think this is good. If we can get this up here, RJ. And then let me know when you do get this up. This is something that is a good indicator of a very strong thunderstorm. These are called mammatus clouds. And what happens here is when you've got rain-cooled air trying to sink down and you've got very hot, humid air meeting it, it creates a smoothing effect with your clouds. So that is also another telltale sign of a very strong thunderstorm that we're going to see continuing to move through here. So thank you for showing that picture there. That's just something to confirm, another thing to confirm rather, that we have got significant wind and rain coming with this thunderstorm here. So we're going to watch this. I want people at home, if you're within the thunderstorm warning here, we are watching this very closely, and you need to take this thunderstorm seriously. If we can go back to radar, if we have not done that already, I want to also get a little bit closer here. Know that the city of Memphis has now been included in the second warning that they have flagged out here, just for any of the outlier winds that could be impacting the city itself, as this thunderstorm now is trying to maybe move a little bit more to the southeast here. I'm going to get a check on that and see if they updated the warning with that. Okay, severe thunderstorm warning until 7. Yes, so it has shifted orientation to a southeastward direction at 55 miles per hour. That is not surprising with this thunderstorm here. Whenever you have a pretty strong updraft, that kind of rotation inside a thunderstorm can cause it to make a little bit of a rightward turn there. So we have also got an update for the National Weather Service. We have lost the radar site KNQA, which is the main radar site here in Memphis. So we'll no longer be getting updates from it as this thunderstorm complex comes through. So I'm going to be trying my best to switch over to another radar while we assess what's going on with this. But this is the latest image here. That is going to continue to move southeast, so nothing more than an update from that will tell you that you still need to watch this very closely. Let me see if I can put a fast track tool on this and get some information on how to, let's see, I'm going to switch that over to 55 miles per hour and get some more information. There we go. Maybe that'll get me what I need. Okay, let's see if I can. Actually, I want to switch over to another tool. I want to get a bigger tracking tool on that. See if we can get some listed times of arrival with this thunderstorm here. Okay, I'm gonna back that up to 55 miles per hour. Okay. All right, so let's get some cities on here. We've got Bartlett at 6:55 p.m., Ellendale at 6:56, so that's just within the next couple of minutes here, so we're watching this very closely. Wolf Chase 6:58. We have got Lakeland at 6:59, Arlington at 7 o'clock, Galloway 7:03, Eade 7:05, and Oakland at 7:10. I told our tracking system this storm is moving at 55 miles per hour, so it's only giving me about a 15-minute window. It's traveling that quickly, folks. So within that time frame, it's going to travel about 60 miles. So this storm is a fast mover. It is dumping a lot of rain. It is creating a lot of lightning and a lot of wind that we have confirmed over and over and over with this setup here. So we're causing some power issues. RJ, if it's possible, let's look up the power outages right now and see how many customers we've got without power, because that's also just kind of another indicator of the thunderstorm strength with this. And while they're looking that up, we're going to see if I can't switch over to another radar site. The only thing about that is in this area, we just don't have them close enough together, so that just creates a problem with being able to get a decent enough view with what's happening in the thunderstorm structure itself. So hopefully we'll be able to see if we can't get LZK. I think Paducah is, let's try LZK first. Paducah might be a little too far away. Let me switch that and see what that looks like. Resolution has reduced, I'm not surprised there, but we're definitely looking at. Okay, so producer just told me we've got about 30,000 customers. Is that MLGW? Okay, that's 30,000 customers on MLGW without electricity at this time. So that is a significant number of customers without power at this time, and I believe we do have that map on the screen showing the outages right now. So with that, let's get another update here. Let's switch over to Lynx 1 and show you that we do have those 2 severe thunderstorm warnings. Folks in Phillips County, Arkansas, and Coahoma County, Mississippi, I'm still watching that thunderstorm structure down near you. Still nothing that I'm super concerned with at this time, thankfully, keeping our focus on the thunderstorm complex moving over Shelby County, and then we'll eventually be moving into Fayette County here in just a few minutes here. I'm actually going to see if we've got any cameras on TDOT now that we've got that thunderstorm moving over I-40 at this time near Bartlett, and see if we've got something that we can look at here. Let me play this one out and see what's going on. This is going to be I-40 near Germantown Road. A lot of people may be trying to look this up, or with power outages in the area, we may not be able to get a good camera from this thunderstorm activity here. Okay, and I'm not able to pull TDOT up either, so being on 2 different internet systems, I think they actually may be dealing with some power issues at this time on Interstate 40. Let me see, I think I've got one other camera here. I'm just going to be visually kind of telling you what's going on here, because we are having some problems getting those cameras up and going, at least at the station in the booth. Significant amounts of rainfall, no surprise there. I do see a lot of people pulling off on the interstate there, trying to get out of this thunderstorm while they can. So let me... Yes, at US 64, that's what I'm looking at. Are you able to see that, RJ? Okay, excellent. Let's get a good visual on that camera there. You can see all those cars. They're at the light there just underneath the bridge, but you can see a lot of emergency flashers on those vehicles there, continuing to watch these thunderstorms as they move through and cross over I-40. Just looking to your left of your screen there, we do have a lot of wind movement. Those trees off to the left side of your screen producing some pretty good waving motion.